What's up, YouTube? Skunk72 coming at you from Southern California. After a month of not getting to ride one time because of weather and work and stuff, I'm actually out on the bike for the second time this week, which is just kind of amazing for me lately. So for today, I'm heading on over to my dominatrix. Oh, sorry, I mean my dental hygienist. I get those two confused sometimes. I'm just kidding. I love my dental hygienist. She's really cool. Does a great job. So, as my usual, since I'm going somewhere I don't want to go and the weather's decent, I'm going to ride there and make it a little bit of fun. Got no planned topic whatsoever today, so whatever I talk about, and if it's worth posting, or I don't know, maybe if it's not worth posting, I might go ahead and put it up on YouTube either way. I want to say thank you to everybody. I'm getting a pretty good reaction to my EMS Chronicles vlogs that I've been doing. I've only done 2 so far. Those take a little bit of planning to decide how I'm gonna present the details of the call in a way that's not gonna upset anybody. And, you know, I gotta make sure I don't violate any laws about patient privacy and stuff like that. But, you know, I've been getting a lot of good reactions from the 2 that I've done, and I appreciate that. I'm gonna keep going with it. I just gotta decide what my next one's gonna be and get it all planned out. You know, something I've noticed in watching, you know, reviewing some of my older videos from like way back is it's noticing this in my videos has actually made me watch others. And like when I first started making videos, I only had about 4 months of continuous riding under my belt, and I was noticing when I would shifting in those old videos, it would be like what, like 5 different moves, 4 different moves, something like that. It was a very prominent let off the throttle, pulled in the clutch, shift gears, let out the clutch, get back on the throttle. I mean, I was really slow at shifting. And, you know, that was an experience, and I was concentrating, making sure I was doing everything right. What I've noticed still in my current videos, I have a very prominent, if you pay attention to my throttle hand, it's very obvious. You can see my hand move and see me let off the throttle. I do the shifting more in one move than I used to, but what made me think of it is I was watching a Sean Smoke video, and that guy, if you watch his throttle hand when he shifts, it's like he doesn't even move it. And that's not only on the BMWs, because the BMWs have the Shift Assist Pro when he's riding those, but on all of his bikes, when he shifts gears, you can't even tell that he moves. So I don't know if he does. He might do clutchless shifting. The dude's been riding forever, so he pretty much knows everything you can about motorcycles. So I know some of you know, since I did a bunch of getting into computers and stuff recently, so I could build a computer with my son to bring us a little closer, and it was something that we could, you know, talk about and pick all the parts and stuff. So I've turned into a little bit of a computer nerd lately, and I'm dying to build another one. I just can't afford it. But that got me watching a lot of videos, because, you know, I watched all these videos to figure out what I was doing, because I had no clue. And I was going to be building my own computer. I didn't want to mess it up, so I started watching a lot of computer videos and watching these guys do their builds and stuff, and they'd actually teach you how to do stuff and, you know, how to pick out your parts and stuff like that. And there was a couple of them that I got really, really into. So I got into Bitwit, that is Kyle. Paul's Hardware, obviously that's Paul, and Jay's 2 Cents, a couple of my favorites, and another one that I've recently gotten into, I think it's Review Tech USA, I think is his name. I'm not positive of that. I'm gonna double check it just so I'm accurate. But through watching all these videos, I came across another one. It was called The Verge, and The Verge had this guy, I don't recall his name. He did a computer build. And honestly, the dude reminds me totally of Steve Urkel from Family Matters. But this computer build that he shows you how to do, he does like everything totally wrong. I mean, not just wrong, but damage your parts wrong. So you go spend a bunch of money, you trust this, and like this, The Verge, they have a lot of subscribers. I mean, a lot of people see their stuff. So they did this absolutely horrible job of showing you how to put together your own PC. Well, a lot of these other guys, they saw this, and some of them did a critique of the video, just saying everything that was wrong. They did satire videos where they were just making fun of it, and honestly, they were pretty funny. The Verge got a lot of backlash over this because of people telling them, hey, you know, what you did here was wrong, and you're giving people bad advice. You're gonna ruin somebody's computer. Man, a lot of these people that are trying to put together their first computer, they can't afford to be replacing all these parts. Well, it got so bad for The Verge that several months later, they started filing a bunch of copyrights against YouTube channels for critiquing their video and saying why it was wrong. Now, they have since retracted all that because, well, I guess their lawyers finally got their heads out of their asses and told them, you can't do this. You're going to end up getting yourself sued for probably a lot of money because, you know, a lot of these guys that they are copywriting, they actually make a living off of YouTube. And getting that copyright strike, there's a lot of punishments that come along with it. So, I just wanted to jump in and talk about this a little bit to show that I support these guys. They're YouTubers just like us. Not that my YouTube is a business, because mine doesn't make a penny. But these guys, this is their job. This is what they do for a living, and The Verge is trying to take that away from them just because The Verge screwed up, and they want to make them look bad. So, like I said, they retracted the copyrights, but I don't know. Could they still get sued for that? I don't know. I'm not some brilliant legal mind. I try to stay out of that kind of stuff. But, you know, I just want to say to The Verge, you know, take responsibility for your own screw-ups instead of blaming it on other people and trying to screw them too. So if any of you have any interest in what I'm talking about with this whole Verge computer build thing, The Verge actually took their video down because they realized it sucked and nobody was going to like it. And then, but you can still see a lot of the parodies and a lot of the response videos that were filmed on it. So if you just punch in The Verge computer build, you can check it out. And honestly, some of these are pretty hilarious. So you check out a lot of the response videos. Anyway, I'm all done here with the dentist appointment, and I'm just gonna head on home, probably stop and get some beer on the way, maybe stop by the Harley store and walk around real quick and see if they got anything new in. So, I'm going to call this one quits. Rubber side down, shiny side up. Until next time, I will talk to you all later.